Hey y'all, you ain't gonna believe this. I got a squirrel. Got me a squirrel. I can't use shoot in my yard though, it's too close. Yeah, I'm a little bit powerful. I'm gonna have to turn my gun down to do this. But either way, I want to go over some really cool stuff that we went on the camping trip. I did get me a squirrel trap, or squirrel, and hopefully, if I can bribe somebody into letting me hang out and shoot on his land, maybe I can test it over there. We'll find it. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. But anyway, I want to go over some solar-powered air gun hunting. Now I know you're thinking, what the hell is this guy thinking about? Anyway, some stuff that I took with me. But I got some really cool stuff, and I took with me on my last trip. One thing I want to do is there's some super cool stuff and cool people in this area that we live in here. And my son's best friend's dad, he has a, this dude's in a band. Actually, they just started the band. They're brand new, and they done a little warm-up show because I think they're doing a show next week is what he had told me. And anyway, the camera, of course, once the full band started playing, it was too loud, you couldn't hear it. So I took a little clip and a little piece of it, and I'm going to roll it here in just a minute. And I'd like to ask him about using some of the clips and their music and stuff like that in the videos. So all that was cool. But anyway, yeah, we were talking about guns because, you know, he digs guns and he likes hunting and stuff like that. He's got stands and stuff out in his farm area, and so we were talking about air guns. He's digging air guns. And just so you know, this guy is a rock star for real. He's been on tour and traveled with, you know, in bands, and opened up and played with bands, the Ramones being one and a few others. So it's not shit music. These guys, this is their first little practice run they were actually doing. The show was just starting. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. It's not an actual show. I wish I would have got it, but I'm going to try to get some music later if I can. If I can't, whatever. If he wants to do some air gun, I'm going to try to talk him into air gunning. Come on, dude. Come on, man. You're a star. Be on camera with Pilot Mountain Air Gunner. We can be stars together. Okay, also in this area, I don't know if you've seen them yet, it's a big old 5.5 pound gummy bears. They're made right here in Pinnacle, North Carolina. So, I'm going to try to get a hold of one. And this is what I'm going to try to do. You know, I'm a lucky dude. Live with somebody who happens to deliver the mail. She knows where everybody lives, so that's really, really cool. But either way, I'm going to try to get them. They're about $20 a piece. He's got worms, he's got everything. But I want to use one of these gummy bears as ballistic gel. I like to have two of them because I like to just eat one, and I like to have one that we can shoot and test lead on. We're going to see what's going to happen. Either way, some cool stuff I want to hurry up and do. My son's bus comes home at early time, and I don't have much time. Either way, speaking of my son, this is what's going on. Oh my God! Check it out. His very first air gun. He's a small little dude. He's 6, getting ready to turn 7. Be 7 next month. And me and him have a birthday a week apart, but this is what I got him for his birthday. One of the things anyway. He likes the air gun, but I got him an air gun. I got him the Beeman Sportsman Series pellet trap. It's a metal trap. It's got like these Air Venturi targets that go in them, and also paper targets. But this is a BB gun. This is a pellet trap, y'all. There we go. Dust Devil BBs. These are frangible BBs. BBs that fall apart. Of course, they say, you know, they're 10% faster than steel BBs. Apparently, they're a little bit lighter. So if they're a little bit lighter, you know, as far as carrying any kind of power down range, we're going to find out. But these also, they're lead free. They do bust apart and frangible, so he will be able to use them on target. I also have regular BBs for paper and different stuff we're going to be using. He doesn't know it yet, so he can't see this video yet. And so we've got a birthday party. Actually, him and then his little best friend, both of them have a party the same day. One's going to have a party one place, and then when his party's over, my son's going to have his party, and when his party's over, then we're going to go to his little friend's house and have a birthday party there. So either way, that's really exciting. That's going to be fun. I got a lot of stuff. I know you're looking at some of this stuff. Some of it you may have seen, you haven't. We're talking solar power. There's some things I want to go over right here. Alright, you know how my videos work. I hit record, the phone rings. But it's a good thing. What am I sitting here doing in my house? I am inside, I'm in a coat, I'm ragging around. It's because it's cold as hell in my house. That's why. Yeah, heater guy's on the way. We've been a few days now. We got gas in the tank. You know, it takes a mint to, we've got real high ceilings, and it takes a mint to heat this thing in the winter time. So anyway, we got gas. You know, it was getting cold down in the 30s. Guess what? The heater switch is broke. It doesn't want to work. I fight with this thing every year, but this time it's dead. It won't work. We've spent hours trying to turn this thing on. So now somebody's going to come and get it fixed or whatever. Don't matter. I've kind of acclimated to the weather. You know, I try to get used to being cooler and stuff like that because, you know, my bones hurt real bad and stuff. Arthritis and RA and other arthritises and, you know, fun shit like that. Either way, you know, things are good. I'm getting over, you know, having good days and bad days or whatever. Man, I've had a couple great weeks and life's wonderful. I'm happy. So anyway, let me shut up. I'm going to go ahead and get on to the reviews here. Not really a review, I guess it is a review, but either way, it's not stuff that I'm selling. I don't sell anything, at least not currently anyway. Maybe someday I will, I don't know, but either way, right now, no, I don't sell anything. These are just cool little products that that we had taken with us, and you know, one of them we've had for quite a while, and you know, I love these things. And for me and my health issues and stuff like that, being out in the woods and stuff like that, not real smart for me to be out there alone, and I know it. But I was in a position to where maybe I could yell or scream or something and get somebody's attention so they could get to me if they needed to. And I'm quite hard-headed. I'll drag myself out of the woods with missing both legs if I have to, if I can do it instead of calling somebody. That's just me. Either way, alright, y'all. This one right here. This one sells on Amazon for $27.75. I didn't pay that much for it. Cool little gadget, especially for somebody like me or anybody to have. This little thing here, man, I'm telling you, it's got oh, you don't have to, no batteries, none whatsoever. It's got a solar power panel on the top. It's got a crank. You just crank it up. So no solar power, you can crank it up. It's flashlight. As you can see, the flashlight works really well. Now this thing's set in a dark room about for months. We were playing with it a few months ago and put it up and came back, and all we did was we were sitting in the kitchen and we'd cranked on it. You know, the flashlight still worked on this thing. I had it and played with it a little more, and it's been a few weeks. Took it camping and we hung this thing at the top of the tent, and it gave us light for a long time. We didn't even have to crank it. Later on I did crank it up and gave us more light. So that's awesome. Also, another thing, you know, I did bang my knee up, my hip, and I was laying out in the woods there for a little while. But this thing, if you get in a bad situation, you're out in the woods, your cell phone don't work, somebody's looking for you, it does have a blinker. But this right here is what I really like. Okay, you've got an AM FM radio, does work pretty well. I really don't want to turn it on and mess with it. But either way, this is the function I like real well as well. With me, you know, say I'm out there, the cell phone didn't work or whatever. This is, now this is going to be loud, but check it out. You got a light and a siren so somebody can hear you. Like this. Now this is the older version. You also, you can plug your cell phone in, crank it up, or use solar power. I like cranking it. It charges pretty well, pretty quick. Charge a cell phone. Also has a DC 6-volt plug in there, and this is an older one. This was from last year. The new ones have a USB port on them as well, so that's really, really cool. Just something that that we'd picked up, and man, that's nice to have. If you're out in the woods, you can toss that in your backpack and go, and if something happens, like, you know, I was out there, there's always a possibility with me with something happening, and I know that. And I thought about it. I was like, man, I should have had a backpack or had that flashlight, and it'll fit right in the backpack. So, you know, that's super, super cool. Okay, next. All right, this here, man, this thing is cool. This is the Rhino sub-solar charger. It's got a built-in battery pack. You see it, you just flop it open. And what I love about this thing, you can hang it on anything. Hang it on your backpack. We hung it on tent for a while, just lay it on the ground for a while. But the good thing is these things are tough, man. These are said to be the best solar panels made. The best solar panels that are made are what this thing has in it. Also, it's got a 21-volt onboard little packet in here, but bingo. See, it hasn't been charged. But you got an onboard battery, so you charge your battery. You can charge your stuff while you're rolling around. You can also charge your battery, and later on, say that evening or something, if you need power for something, bingo, you've got that. You know, goes right in your backpack. This thing is really, really nice. Now, like I said, we paid about $50 for that, but the thing was, what we were doing was I had planned on building, actually already downloaded the instruction and everything. I was going to build solar panels here for the house in different areas, and I'm sure you've probably seen it online and stuff like that if you've looked into anything like that. But anyway, the Rhino pack It cost 200 bucks to build the one I was going to build, and it doesn't put out as much power. This thing here, for 50 bucks, puts out 21 watts more power that I can use. You know, so what's the point? I'll spend, it costs 200 bucks for that, and I can buy 4 of those and use them for the same thing. But still, yeah. One more thing while I'm sitting here, I forgot. Something is coming up. I know I'm yapping on, and I always do that. Just a second. Check this one out. Ta-da! Michelle went to the dollar store yesterday. She brought me back some mummies. A mummy army, because I like shooting those little army men. So what we're going to do, of course, see, I'm wanting to do a pumpkin and try to shoot a face on it. I was talking about that because we were covering pumpkins yesterday. But, of course, we're going to have to set these bad boys up and shoot them. So that's going to be happening real soon. Okay, other cool things you can do with this device. You know, you got your cell phone, but, you know, especially people on YouTube and stuff like that, or people who just like to take video, man, right here. Charge your camera batteries. You know, right here we vape, and also these are the batteries that I use in my gun for my light. That's my green light for like coyote and night hunting. So, you know, it takes the same size battery. These are some handy little things to take with you and to have with you. If you're out there hunting, if you're out there hunting and making videos or anything, these are some cool little gadgets. So, you know, y'all check those out. Again, I'm not selling anything. This is just some things that I use and I like, and I'm going to say, hey, you know, give them a thumbs up. I'm not going to put any links to them because of the fact that I'm not selling anything, and I'm not giving any specific sellers of them anything because I don't know anybody that sells these. But good little gadgets to be out hunting with.